So today's video is going to be another look with the Nomad Whistler Snow Lodge palette. I kind of want to do like a reddish bluish look with this today. So I'm super excited to use it with you guys again. I've been using it quite a bit over the past week or so, and I'm almost done testing it out. I also did receive my Onon's Eye Angelica Nequist palette a couple of days ago, and I haven't been able to use it yet, but I really just wanted to finish testing out this palette. Let me not get my primer everywhere. So I'm just going to prime my eyes really quick. And I'll just go ahead and do that off camera, and then we'll get into the palette. Okay, so now we're going to jump into the palette. Sorry that there's powder flying everywhere. I just set my eyes with the Urban Decay powder, and I just put on my ColourPop Luxe lip oil as per usual. And now we're going to go back into this lovely palette. Okay, so for my look today, we're gonna play with some colors. So the first shade I'm going to go into is this red shade right here, and it's called For Fox's Sake, and I think that is so freaking adorable, so we're going to use that first. I've been dying to dip into the Onon's Eye palette, but I'm going to use that mostly for work this week. I'm definitely going to use it like probably all of this coming week. I just wanted to finish testing out this palette because I only have 2 more shades to use in it. And this palette's been a pleasure to use as well, so we're just going to use that and put it all in my crease area. One of my friends is texting me. I'm actually going to meet one of my friends for dinner. So I'm just going to put this in my crease. So pigmented, like, I want to build it up a little bit more, but it's so pigmented, so. So did you guys see the new Darth Vader palette from ColourPop? I'm seriously thinking about possibly getting it because I'm kind of thinking about collecting all of the Star Wars palettes because I haven't picked up one of those palettes since the Child palette came out, and I loved that little palette. I used it a ton when I first got it, and I just love Baby Yoda, so I knew I had to own that one. But I didn't pick up the Mandalorian palette just because I'm not such a huge fan of that show. It's okay. The first season was so much better. The second season was extremely disappointing. But the color schemes of them are so pretty that I'm kind of thinking of getting the Mandalorian palette and the Darth Vader palette just because I'm a super nostalgic person. I freaking love Star Wars. And the Darth Vader palette just looks so pretty. And I'm seriously thinking about getting that. But since I just got the Onon's Eye palette, I might not get those palettes right away. I might even wait until I see more Disney releases from ColourPop this year because that's only their first Disney release this year, and they always come out with a ton. They came out with like 6 last year, so it used to be where they came out with like 3, and now they're coming out with them like every couple of months at this point. So I'm just really excited to see what else they're going to come out with. They're probably going to come out with like another, like the Tinkerbell Bambi kind of collections, where they might do like another springy floral collection for like maybe, I'm trying to think. I don't know, like probably another like random Disney character, like an animated character. I don't know. Or they might come out with more Disney Channel collabs. Like everybody's asking them for a That's So Raven collab, so I hope that they do that too. All right, so now I'm going to go into the shade Nomad, and I'm going to put that in my crease area. I was going to use this on the lower lash line, but I might use the lighter blue on my lower lash line to not make it as dramatic on the bottom. But I'm going to use the blue on the top because I think that these colors are going to be pretty together. And then I might not do anything on the outer corners. I'm just going to do this shade probably. I'm just going to take that here too, obviously. I'm not going to like bore you with every step in this. I just wanted you guys to see the eye look mostly. But I have a good like 40 minutes to be ready, so. I really hope they do like some type of Marvel collaboration at some point. Like maybe they could do the Avengers. Like that would be so awesome. I feel like that might be in the works because there's so many Disney Plus Marvel shows that have come out. Or they could do like a Doctor Strange like Wanda like collab. Like if they do like a Wanda collection, that would be so awesome. But I'm just really hoping they do more like princesses. Like I know they did the Mulan collab and they've done the Frozen collab in the past. So who knows what who they're gonna choose next. I feel like Ariel would be a perfect one because that would be a really beautiful like summer collection. Like a beach collection. That would be awesome. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some glitter primer on and then we'll do the lid. Okay, and then for the lid shade, it would be beautiful if I went in with one of the blues, but I've already used those, so I want to use this berry color right here called Up to Snow Good. It looks so pretty because I think it has little like silvery, almost bluish glitters in it, so I'm going to use that one and put it all over my lid. Oh, that's so pretty. But it's taking quite a bit of building up, though. Sorry, I'm just checking if my friend is texting me. That is so pretty. Oh, I love this look so far. I'm getting like Avengers vibes from this look, but I'm actually wearing my Pinocchio shirt tonight. Did I update you guys that I might go visit my sister in North Carolina in April? I don't know if I said that in a video. I can't even remember. I know I did a catch-up video recently, but I think it was just about like a raise at work. So I've been talking to my sister more often because like I know that she's busy with school a lot, but she like messaged me last week and she was asking me like, I think you should come visit me at some point, and I was like, I would love to. I don't know if I said this in a video or not, but whatever. I'm super excited to go. I told her I'm definitely gonna go, first of all. Like I've been thinking about it and I'm like, I'm just gonna go. I will have enough money to pay for a plane ticket. It's not even like $200 for a plane ticket. So I'm super excited. I told her I'd probably go sometime in April just because I don't want to worry about like winter weather, like canceling a flight or something. So I just figured just to wait until April. I thought that would be the best time to go because obviously I wouldn't have to worry about snowstorms anymore. And my sister's actually going to Italy next week. She had a lot of finals for her school this week, and then I think she's going to Italy next week. So like their spring break is like next week. It's like super early. And I don't know if that means that she's done with her semester in March. I'm not really sure. But yeah, she asked me to visit in April, and then she said she's gonna come visit here in May. And we haven't seen her since Thanksgiving, and we saw her last May when we all got vaccinated, and then we saw her for Thanksgiving when we had all gotten our booster shots. And then my sister ended up getting COVID like a month after that, but now she has an immunity, so if I went to see her, she couldn't infect me. But also she has a much higher resistance now since she was naturally infected, but she was asymptomatic, so she's lucky. But yeah, I'm really thinking about going. I think I need a change of scenery at this point. I haven't been anywhere in a long time. Not since before my best friend passed away. The only place I would go would be Connecticut to visit her, to see her as often as I can. I would see her like twice a month usually. Or she would come here and we would do karaoke, but I haven't really traveled because of COVID, but I think at this point I really would like to go. Also, my dad just came back from Florida and he's okay. So like I don't think my mom is gonna really necessarily be upset if I tell her I want to go visit Samantha. So yeah, I really don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. My mom also made reservations at this new restaurant in March for her birthday, and my mom has not been out to a restaurant since before COVID started. So I think it'll be fun. They also 70% of most states have dropped 70% of their guidelines for masks. I've actually been mask free at work for the past 2 shifts. And it's kind of nice. Obviously we're still being careful, but like at this point it's like, how much do vaccinated people have to limit their lives for unvaccinated people? Like, it's kind of getting ridiculous at this point. So why should we be afraid to live our lives when the people that we have to avoid are people that just don't believe in science? So yeah, I don't really understand at this point. But that's just me. I don't know why science is so controversial. It's like, you got all your other shots. What's the difference? It's to protect you from dying and severe illness. I like my life. I would like to be alive. So, yeah. Let's not go down that road, though. But it's my channel, so I honestly don't care. I'm going to tell you guys what I actually believe. It's not even a belief. It's just science. So I'm just going to go grab my sponge and then we'll do my face. Okay, so let's just do the whole shebang on camera because why not? So I'm just going to take my MAC Fix Plus and spray my face. I did post my haul video if you guys want to see what I actually picked up fully. Then you can go check that video out. Picked up quite a few things. Again, I really want to use my Odin's Eye palette, but I will use that very, very soon. Probably tomorrow or Monday, but I'm definitely going to use it all week. And I'm super excited. I'm just going to prime with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And then I'm going to... Did you guys see me just almost drop that Pat McGrath foundation? I don't know if that was on camera or not, but it almost fell. It kind of like, the top kind of slipped out of my hand because I was holding it on its top. I don't know why. I was like holding it like this. And then it kind of like fell out of my hand and the top came off. ugh. So I was like, I didn't know how it didn't get on my like pants or something if there was like foundation on the outside of the bottle, but it didn't. So I lucked out. So I'm going to use my Pat McGrath Skin Sublime Finish foundation. I usually use this when I go out. And now I can actually test my foundations pretty thoroughly at this point since I don't have to wear a mask in most places anymore. I mean, we've been wearing masks for like 6+ months at this point, so what do you say now? Sorry. Oh God, I forgot how good this skin looks. This foundation looks. What is that? Is it like a piece of hair? Sorry. It just looks so good. Look how good that looks. Oh my gosh. Love this foundation. I do like the Dior foundation and I really like the YSL one, but I noticed every time I wear the Dior one, it looks a little bit dry at the end of the day. Even like without a mask, because I know with a mask it's going to look drier, but without a mask, I think I wore it yesterday. Yeah, I did. And I remember it looks kind of like very dry at the end of the day, which is okay. It still looks good for the majority of the day. So I'm just going to use my Pat McGrath concealer. I'm just going to apply this on my under eyes. I don't know if I said I'm using my Pat McGrath concealer. Sorry, I kind of get into doing my makeup sometimes and then I forget that I'm filming. Just trying to adjust to my mirror. There we go, that's better. But yeah, my mom made reservations at this new restaurant at our mall that opened up a couple weeks back, and I actually got to try them last week for happy hour, and they were really good. But they are really expensive when it comes to not happy hour, like just regular like lunch or dinner. It's pretty expensive, so that's why we did the happy hour, because that was definitely cheaper than getting a full meal there. But it's beautiful and my mom wants to go there for her birthday, so I also told her maybe we should go see Spider-Man for your birthday too, because she also hasn't been to a movie in like 2 years, because like she hasn't seen it yet, and there were rumors going around that it was supposed to be out it was supposed to be out this weekend, but they finally announced the date that it wasn't going to be out until like March 22nd or something. So I'm like, Mom, why don't we go see it for your birthday? Because I think she made the reservations for dinner at like 6 o'clock. So if we went and saw an early afternoon movie at like 12 or 1 o'clock, they're actually cheaper if you go that early. Then we could go home feed the dogs, and then go to dinner. But I'll see what she wants to do. I already asked for that day off at work, so, because we haven't really done much for her birthday, because, you know, everything was closed for a while. Last year we went to, like, this, furniture boutique that she loves, and then I think we just got sushi, and then we just went back home, because she still didn't want to eat out. But this year she's thinking about it, because, like I said, like, literally 70% of places have dropped their mask mandates at this point. And now I'm just going to use the Pat McGrath powder to set my under eyes and everything. It's a Pat McGrath day. And then for my face, I'm going to use the Urban Decay powder. I don't know if I've used this with this yet, because I mostly use this powder when I use the Urban Decay foundation, but I want to use it with this today. This one's a little bit more of a fuller coverage powder, so I don't really need much of it. But it looks super smooth with that. That looks really pretty. Okay, and then I'm just going to spray my face. I think that this is empty, though. It's like holding on for... Yeah, that's empty. I'm going to grab a different one. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to go back into the palette. Sorry, my nose is a little bit itchy. I'm going to go into that shade, like I said, called Snow Bunny right here. And I'm going to use that on the lower lash line. And then I think I'm going to use the shade Powder Specialist on my inner corners. Or I might use Nomad. My nose is so itchy. That shade is a little powdery. But I like that. It's like a little hint of blue on the lower lash line, and it goes so well with the colors in this shirt, so I like that. Been so freaking cold today. Also because I've been sitting in my room for a while. Because I wasn't sure what time we were meeting up, but it's so freaking cold in here. Okay, and then for the inner corners, like I said, I'm going to take that shade. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Powder Specialist. Just to not make it too crazy. It's a really pretty, like, whitish pinky shade. Sorry, this is taking me a lot longer than I thought. Hold on. I just went ahead and primed my lashes, and now I'm just gonna do some liner. I think I'm gonna do blue. I don't think I have a red one. I'm just gonna put that on my waterline. And this one's a lot deeper than the blue I put underneath anyway, so I really like it. It's a really pretty ColourPop one. Sorry. Sorry. Just put that on my waterline, and now I'm going to do my mascara. My dog was just barking because my brother was leaving. I think he's going out too. Oh, it just says no location found. Okay. Hold on, sorry. So for bronzer, I'm going to use this NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium. It's actually pretty pigmented, so I probably didn't need that much. And it's kind of warm for this, but I haven't used it in a little while, so I kind of wanted to use it today. Alright, what do I want for blush? I don't know.
Hi, Silly. How are you? Hi, Mr. Watts. What are you doing? Hi, Silly. Bye, Silly.
Hold on. So for blush, I'm going to use this Mulan blush in the shade Good Luck Charm. And I'm just going to use that. I'm not really sure what other blush I wanted to use. Like, I was looking at my blushes and I'm like, I'm just going to use what's in front of me. Alright, hold on. I just want to grab a highlighter. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to use Lime Crime, this Mermaid highlighting palette. I'm going to mix the blue and the white together. I'm going to take a bunch of the blue first. Ooh, that's so pretty. I might just use the blue. These were so underrated, these palettes. They're actually, like, frigging beautiful. But, like, nobody talked about them, but they were actually really good. But this is when, like, Lime Crime lost a lot of their credibility. I haven't even bought from Lime Crime in, like, a year. The only time I buy stuff from them now is if I see, like, their liquid lipsticks at, like, TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Actually, I think I'm just going to use that blue shade. But I love this white shade so much. It's so pretty. I'm just going to top it off with this one. But the white one's actually my favorite in this palette. The purple one actually completely fell out of the pan. Okay, now I just need... Okay, and then for the lips, I'm going to use this Kathleen Lights Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Little Star. I'm just going to fill in my lips with that. And that's about it. I need to get out of here. Hope there's not... Oh, right, it's Saturday. There shouldn't be any traffic, actually. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So I love you guys so much. I really like how this look turned out. Bye. I really gotta go, so bye.